Growing marijuana successfully requires knowledge, patience, and a commitment to providing the right environment for your plants. Whether you're cultivating cannabis for medicinal, recreational, or personal use, understanding each step of the process can make a significant difference in the quality and yield of your harvest. Let's walk through the essential stages, from selecting seeds to harvesting your crop, highlighting best practices and tips along the way. The journey begins with choosing the right strain. Cannabis comes in many varieties, each with unique characteristics, effects, and growth requirements. Indica strains tend to be shorter and bushier with relaxing effects, while sativa strains are taller with energizing effects. Hybrids blend traits from both. Consider your climate, available space, and personal preferences when making this choice. If you're new to growing, look for strains known for their resilience and ease of cultivation. Once you have your seeds, decide whether you will grow indoors or outdoors. Indoor growing offers more control over light, temperature, and humidity, but requires an initial investment in equipment such as grow lights, fans, and tents. Outdoor cultivation, on the other hand, harnesses the power of the sun and can yield larger harvests, but exposes plants to weather fluctuations and pests. Make your decision based on your resources, space, and intended scale. The germination phase marks the beginning of life for your cannabis plants. To germinate seeds, place them between damp paper towels, inside a plastic bag, and store them in a warm, dark place. Within a few days, you should see tiny white roots emerging. Once the taproot appears, carefully transfer each seed into a small pot filled with high-quality, well-aerated soil. The soil should be moist, but not waterlogged. At this stage, handle your seeds with care to avoid damaging the delicate root. As seedlings emerge, they need gentle light and stable conditions. Indoor growers should use fluorescent or LED grow lights, keeping them a few inches above the seedlings to prevent stretching. Outdoors, make sure your seedlings are protected from harsh weather and direct midday sun until they establish stronger roots. The seedling stage typically lasts 2 to 3 weeks. During this time, avoid overwatering, as young roots are sensitive to excess moisture. When your plants enter the vegetative stage, they'll begin to grow rapidly, developing sturdy stems and lush leaves. This is the time to focus on building strong, healthy plants. Indoors, provide 18 to 24 hours of light daily. Outdoors, the natural light cycle will dictate growth. Water your plants when the top inch of soil feels dry, and feed them with a balanced fertilizer rich in nitrogen, which supports leafy growth. Regularly inspect your plants for pests and diseases, removing any yellowing or damaged leaves. Training techniques can help maximize your yield during the vegetative stage. Topping, which involves snipping off the main stem, encourages bushier growth and more budding sites. Low-stress training, LST, involves gently bending and tying stems to create an even canopy, ensuring all parts of the plant receive ample light. These techniques, while optional, can significantly increase your harvest if done correctly. As days shorten, either naturally outdoors or by adjusting your indoor light schedule to 12 hours on and 12 hours off, your plants will transition into the flowering stage. This is when they begin to develop buds, the part of the plant rich in cannabinoids like THC and CBD. Flowering typically lasts 6 to 10 weeks, depending on the strain. During this time, switch to a fertilizer higher in phosphorus and potassium to support bud development. Maintaining a stable environment is crucial during flowering. High humidity can lead to mold and mildew, so keep humidity between 40 and 50%. Good air circulation helps prevent problems and strengthens your plants. Keep a close eye on your plants for signs of pests or deficiencies. Spider mites, aphids, and powdery mildew are common threats. Catching issues early is key to a healthy harvest. As harvest time approaches, the buds will swell and become sticky with resin. Use a magnifying glass to inspect the trichomes, the tiny crystal-like structures on the buds. When most trichomes turn from clear to milky white, and some begin to turn amber, your plants are ready to harvest. This stage is critical, as harvesting too early or too late can affect potency and flavor. Harvesting involves cutting the main stems and carefully trimming away large fan leaves and smaller sugar leaves around the buds. Handle your harvest gently to preserve the delicate trichomes. After trimming, hang the branches upside down in a dark, well-ventilated area with temperatures around 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit and humidity around 50%. Drying typically takes 7 to 10 days. The buds are ready when the stems snap rather than bend. After drying, it's time to cure your buds. Place them in airtight glass jars, filling each jar about 3/4 full to allow airflow. Store the jars in a cool, dark place and open them daily for the first week to release moisture and allow fresh air in. This process, known as burping, prevents mold and improves the aroma, flavor, and smoothness of the final product. Curing should last at least 2 to 4 weeks, though longer curing can further enhance quality. Throughout the growing process, cleanliness and patience are essential. Regularly clean your grow space and tools to prevent the spread of disease. Take notes on your process, observing how your plants respond to different nutrients, techniques, and environmental conditions. Each grow is a chance to learn and improve. Remember, growing marijuana may be subject to legal restrictions depending on your location. Always check local laws and regulations before starting your cultivation journey. In summary, growing marijuana is a rewarding process that combines science, art, and patience. From selecting the right strain and setting up your grow space, to nurturing your plants through each stage, and carefully harvesting and curing your buds, attention to detail will yield the best results. With practice and care, you'll develop the skills to produce healthy, potent, and high-quality cannabis, making the journey as satisfying as the destination.